Greetings and salutations, my multiple frosty ones. I am taking a break right now from being serious. This is just a random ass video from your random ass YouTuber who will keep that gum in her mouth. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to see any more of that. Anyways, yes. I believe I don't think I've told you about this, but I've had my palms read. Now, this doesn't mean it's completely true or anything like that, but I guess there was a few signs that she found, like, I think in this hand, she saw, like, yeah. Okay, let me tell you where this began. Okay, that does it. I'm spinning it out because I'm not gonna have guys be staring at me, and I'm sure it's like I'm gonna have a video of me chewing and smacking my gum. You know, kind of like that song about those women. You know, the six block, block. Yeah, the cell block 6, where you have the guy not just chewing, but popping. Yeah, I ain't doing that today. Thankfully, my roommate doesn't have a shotgun, and yeah, she's more opposed to me, you know, that, which I have a bad habit of doing. Sorry, but anyways, no gum, focus on video. But anyways, we'll just start off with the fact that I have odd dreams, ones that sometimes make no cotton picking sense, other than okay, some of the things exist in reality, some of them don't. And I think I've at least had this dream 3 times. Thanks. But 2 times I remember vividly because, I don't know, it was just, I don't know. But apparently, I've had a constant dream about seeing a great, big, white wolf. And I mean, the motherfucker is large. Like, you've seen that Twilight Night movie? Yeah, that's the wolf I'm talking about. About that size, except it doesn't talk, and a lot of times it's trying to kill me. So, but except that real recently. But well, like I said, let me start where we are. I think the few times I've seen it in my dreams, first incidence was at the library. My local library. It was at night. Apparently, my mom. Please do not laugh. I am one of those people who love to go to Dungeons and Dragons, and yes, my mother was picking me up from there because my bus, I guess, couldn't come, and so yeah, I guess on the way to, this wolf had stopped us, and well, yeah, it's just I think it tried to get through the window, and it was, I'm gonna be honest, scared out of my mind. Like, it, I didn't know what to do. To be honest, I don't know what you're supposed to do when a wolf is trying to attack you. Oh, so in my dreams, I have no fucking clue how to deal with that. And I think then the third time, not third time, second time, and this is before I had the, lady reading the palms and stuff like that. But, you know, apparently the wolf had appeared on our lawn. I guess we had gotten home and everything, and, the wolf was there. And oh God, again, it attacks me. Okay? Now, third time, and this is for my dream, but let me tell you a story about the lady. Apparently I met her at the library. Interesting. Um, the library. And she had read my palms. Because, I saw her with some palmistry book, and despite the fact that I'm a Christian, I know you're supposed to stay away from that shit. You're not supposed to be involved with any of the pagan or heathen practices, which she told me about. Basically, I think heathen is supposed to be that of the land, which is interesting word. But she was a very, very intelligent person, and I think we shared our personal insight into, the religions or the cult or whatever, which I think is a weird word because it's like, well, I understand religion in general can be considered a cult because, yeah, I'm sorry, even Christianity's a bit of a cult because, let's just keep in mind when you're going to your church, you're to give money or some offering to God, most of the time it's supposed to be helping the poor, but that is kind of an oxymoron in it, well, not oxymoron, which is ironic because, I see a lot of poor around where I live too, so, like to get on that church, but anyways, this lady and I, you know, like, yeah, it kind of be interesting. Where's this money going to? Apparently not the poor, and I can only think of one person, one group of people who are supposedly meant to take a vow of poverty, and I see the church looks really nice, along with those robes. Anyways, me and the lady were talking, and she, like I said, she looked at my palms because I asked because out of curiosity, and she saw a few signs, two signs that put me on alert because, well, being a Christian, you're supposed to avoid these signs, despite the fact they're not demonic in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. They're not evil. They're actually positive signs, at least as far from where she's coming from. It turned out, I have a pentagram in this hand, and the basically five pointed star kind of thing. I believe she said it was a symbol of protection or something. I can't quite remember. The other one was the wolf. Well, and she gave me a lot of good things. Just a lot of things that actually kind of do match my character. Like, I am into Celtic stuff. I love the occult, like I said. I say why I enjoy it, mostly because, well, whether all the religious stuff that we talk about in our culture or not is real or not, I do take interest in how some people view the world and how it came to be. It's like, it's not all correct. We don't really know. I go with science because a lot of times science has a better idea than say, religion might be, and might avoid other situations that might be a little bit more harmful. No offense to anyone's religion at all. That's just why we go with it. It's peer reviewed and is not based on, like, okay, it's almost like how you may look at a cloud in the sky. And when you were a little kid, and say, okay, one kid might say, hey, that one looks like a spoon. Some say that big old cloud looks like Dipper. The Big Dipper. Which both of you could be right. But you also both could be wrong. So, better just, or it's just what it is, a very odd shaped looking cloud. That's all it is. Anyways, towards now, finally getting to this part of the story, I've had, like I said, this dream like 3 times. Recurring dreams are not can be a good sign and a bad sign, depending on what it is. Mine was a little bit more positive, I will have to admit. But, of course, it was like at a school, at a school or something, and for some odd, unexplained reason, I had this, I guess I was with the Heck family, the show, the middle, the name of that family. I understand the 80s and 90s, we didn't like using the word hell, but, that's what the word heck is. It's not like, that's what it's called, that's the word for it. I don't think it's a good name for any family because, well, you can't help it. There's probably families with the, F-U-C-K for their family name, and I pity those children along with anyone else who has it. So, but, yeah, we can't say that name on television. Or if we do, we have to be like, this is Helen, F-U-C-K, and this is Colin, F-U-C-K, and this is the F-U-C-K family. And everyone just looks at you. As well as you're all probably looking at me and telling me to get to the end of this stupid story, because I expected this video to be a little shorter. Anyways, last part, anyways, in this dream, basically, I guess I was just hanging out with the family, and, I'll be honest, I hate that fucking show, and I hate the characters. I do not like the mother, and I sure as hell can't like the kids. And anyone who thinks this is a replacement for Roseanne, I want you all personally to take your eyelashes and pull them as hard as you can until you get a single eyelash for every single finger, and add onto it, toe that you have. So, if you're a 6 fingers, and that goes for anyone also who has extra fingers or toes on any part of their body, okay, as well. So, yeah, I want this to hurt like hell. Just like you're making me hurt. Anyways, by keeping that show going. Anyways, I guess we went to a diner, and then somehow, we got outside, and I'm with Sue Heck and her annoying. Well, actually, no, I'm just with Sue Heck and that girl from, the one with the cat's eye glasses from Twilight. And apparently, we get stalked by a wolf. And then, the same big white wolf that I told you about from the beginning. And I was able to somehow shape-shift into a wolf myself and fight it. So, I don't know what that's supposed to symbolize. I definitely have to say I've overcome a lot of adversity in my 24 years of life, with surgeries and such. But that is just an odd dream altogether. I don't do that very often in most of my dreams, I'm not gonna lie. Despite all my other things, because, well, here's the problem I have with that logic in most people's dreams that people bring up, is that, yes, you may be capable of doing that, but people forget dreams are very much affected by, your emotional state. You know, so basically, if good old we'll say a good example of this is Freddy Krueger. If Freddy Krueger is my dream, I'm fucked because if I'm scared, there's no fighting that motherfucker. I'm just gonna have to keep running until I, end it. Or he ends me. So, yeah, I'd be the first character to die in the film. Just say. Hey. But anyways, yeah. It was just a weird dream because the only symbolism I can really draw out of it, and if you can draw something out of this dream, please put it in the comments below, because like I said, it's an odd dream. I don't really understand where the werewolf came, well, not werewolf, wolf, mega wolf, whatever the fuck that wolf was, because like I said, big, white wolf, and it tended to attack me and me alone, mostly. Hey, and yet I was able to defeat it this time. And I liked it. I mean, the fact that it came out and was just, it was just standing there and looked like it was going to come at us. I just kind of had this feeling of like, I wanted to do it. And I did. And I succeeded. But it, like I said, it felt great. I liked it. Finally overcame that fear. So I don't know. What it means. Anyways, like I said, comments below, please. I'd like to understand what the fuck the dream meant. And just as, like, if you give an analysis, it doesn't mean it has to be correct. It may not be correct, it might be wrong. But, still, comments. Anyways, Pandora, telling you all to keep it frosty. Okay? And I guess today is, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And, well, I hope you all have your, helmets, whatever it can, if you're out there on Black Friday. Okay? Just use your brain and everything, and, well, just watch out. Pandora out.